So for now, plenary is still continuing. We expect President Cyril Ramaphosa of the ANC to arrive any minute now, but we understand that he's likely going to address this gathering just around 5 o'clock or just after 5. But we are told that he has touched down in KZN. He has arrived. He's preparing to make his way to this Olive Convention Center in Durban. This is where the 9th Provincial Conference of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal is taking place. And outside, you will see, I'm going to ask my colleague Bonga Mkhize just to pen and show you how the setup has been designed there. We'll just take a walk and see how members of the SAPS have lined up the streets to try and ensure that everything is in order. And this gives an indication that the president is coming. There is a mini protest outside that is taking place, but if I look at the setup and the layout, I get a feeling, if I'm not mistaken, I think that is Mondli Gungubele who's wearing a cap. I think Mondli Gungubele is the minister in the presidency, but of course a NEC member with a cap. So I'm not sure. Going to ask my colleague Bonga Mkhize to zoom in there. Let's see if we can take a walk and check should I say ANC member there, Mondli Gungubele, is here in his capacity of the ANC membership, not necessarily as the minister in the presidency, but you look at the security detail there and members of the Presidential Protection Unit, and you get a sense that Mondli Gungubele, they're making some final calls and logistics to try and ensure that everything is in order when President Ramaphosa of the ANC arrives here. I just want to get close and see if we'll be able to get a word with Ubabu Mondli Gungubele. It looks as if he's busy on the phone right now. So we were just showing you the layout there about the police and everything. So the real expectation is that President Ramaphosa is coming. Let me tell you where confusion emanated from. It emanated from the fact that there were mixed messages. Earlier on, it was reported that the provincial chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, Siboniso Duma, is the one who was going to close the conference in line with the tradition whereby the newly elected chairperson is the one who closes the conference. So let me see. Babu Mondli Gungubele. Sorry, Babu Gungubele. Babu Gungubele kunjani? Uyaphila? Ngicela nje kancane, is the president coming, Mr. Gungubele? Is he coming? He says I must wait a bit. He's not saying yes or no, saying just wait a bit. You make out of that what you will, but yeah, that's the response when I'm asking Mr. Mondli Gungubele, ANC member there, to say, is the president coming? He says wait a bit, but yes, the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, is expected to come here and close this conference.
It's rather interesting, Siphamandla, that he would not give you a straight answer, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Siphamandla, let's just quickly ask you one last question about, should the president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, not arrive and close off this session and this conference rather, what kind of message would that be sending? We know his political turf and landscape is not the strongest when it comes to KwaZulu-Natal, but what would you say would the message be sent out should he not close that conference?
It will create and cause a huge debate amongst members of the ANC, not only in KwaZulu-Natal, but in South Africa, as well as just, general members of the public, because there is too much interest when it comes to this conference of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, simply because this is the party's biggest province in terms of membership. So for now, the expectation is that ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa will come and close this conference. Should it happen that he does not come to close it, it will raise question marks about what is it that he will be fearing. Yes, this province is known to be hostile to him, if I were to use that term, quote unquote, to say hostile, because he has never really enjoyed political support from this province. However, leading up to December 2017 in Nazareth, some leaders of the ANC who are members of the NEC from KwaZulu-Natal did support his campaign. You're talking about Senzo Mchunu, who was on the same slate with President Cyril Ramaphosa, vying for the position of the Secretary General of the ANC. You're talking about NEC member Peggy Cele there, a number of members from KwaZulu-Natal, including Joe Moslia, who is the recently, former provincial executive committee member of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. So those are some of the people that have supported President Cyril Ramaphosa in this province. A number of ANC leaders from this province have supported him, but the majority of ANC branches from KwaZulu-Natal were supporting Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. So it's an open secret that he does not enjoy the majority of support in KwaZulu-Natal. We are told that his political advisors and some NEC members told him that it will not be advisable to come to close this conference, taking the cue from what happened on Friday when the conference was officially opened by the Treasurer General Paul Mashatile. Delegates openly sang a song which is pro former President Jacob Zuma, Wenzenu Zuma, a song that is being regarded as somehow protest action for now, where people are unhappy with the leadership of the ANC, whereby they feel that it has sold out former President Jacob Zuma, quote unquote. So when President Cyril Ramaphosa comes to KwaZulu-Natal, he will be entering the lion's den, but there is nothing he can do about it because it's an open secret that he does not enjoy the popular support in this province. However, he is the president of the ANC. There should be a no-go area for him. He should go to each and every province of the ANC and address ANC gatherings and address ANC delegates. He was duly elected as their president in Nazareth. Whether they accept him or not, he is duly elected, and for now is the president of the ANC. So if he does not come, he will create an impression that he is not in charge of his own organization, that he is scared of ANC members from KwaZulu-Natal who are still loyal to former President Jacob Zuma. It's a question of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But those who are analysts are saying he should come and address. If he does not receive a warm welcome, so be it. Let it be. It's known that he does not enjoy popular support in KwaZulu-Natal. But you can't have a situation whereby the president of the party does not come to address the party's biggest province, and that will send mixed messages of a leader who is not in charge, of a leader who is scared, and of a leader who really is not in command. So for now, we expect that he will come and address this gathering. As to how he will be received, I can tell you that maybe that song awaits him, Wenzenu Zuma. It's a question of how he will respond to the gathering and the mood of the conference, as Pule Mabe, the spokesperson of the ANC, will put it, that the mood is the mood of the conference. Of course, they will be singing about former President Jacob Zuma, no doubt about it, because the majority of the members who are here support former President Jacob Zuma. Some members who are former members of the PEC supported former President Jacob Zuma, and they still support him. He remains one of those popular leaders in KwaZulu-Natal and within the ANC in this province. So it's up to President Cyril Ramaphosa of the ANC to decide how he responds when he enters that plenary.
The mood is the mood of the meeting. Yeah, very interesting. Siphamandla Goge, we'll check in with you a little later.